Hi everyone, I'm Lauren from Single Barrel Soaps, and today I am working on something a little different. Today I am making a melt and pour soap. This is actually going to be a sample soap given with every order for my spring collection. So my spring collection, the first soap that I really wanted to make was my April showers. So when I saw the rainbow mold and with clouds, I was like, that's perfect. As you can see, I could not get the rainbow right. So I had a lot of extra colors and the clouds, and I actually just made a soap the other day that I thought I was gonna be able to put these on top because these are all melt and pour, but the top ended up looking so good, I actually didn't want to put any embeds on top. So I figured I would do this. Now, I didn't want to put all of these little guys over here are melt and pour, and I can't cut that with a wire cutter. So I'm just slowly pouring this in. I also have some issues cutting straight, so I would have to freehand cut the cold process soap bars, so I didn't want to put these in cold process, which you can very easily do, it's just really hard to cut. So I figured I don't want to waste all this melt and pour soap. I figured why not try out using this divider, and at the very least it would give me even places to cut. So before I spray the top, actually I'm going to spray the top to get rid of the bubbles. Now, I have an idea. I have all these really pretty rainbows I don't want to go to waste. So I'm just popping them in. And I will push it down with my spatula in a minute. But these will just be really fun. I love how these turned out. I just couldn't figure out a soap to make with them. The melt and pour, I don't know if I got one in there. The melt and pour base that I use is a shea butter melt and pour base, so it's kind of as close to my normal recipe as possible, which I love. Well, I guess I did put one in there. And I kept it white, so that was really good. I'm just gonna use my fingers, and I'm just gonna pop a few more in there. Yeah, this collection has been a ton of fun, but I've been having a little bit of a challenge getting what the ideas in my head are actually into the soap. So that's been a bit frustrating, but it's okay. I mean, it kind of gives me something to focus on besides all the craziness that's going on, so I'll take it. Okay. So let's see, I think, let's try you. All right, so I'm gonna push these all down. And the melt and pour is still pretty liquidy. It is still pretty hot. But this kind solidifies so quickly that I'm not worried I'll be able to put my little toppers on in just a few minutes. I just want to push these down. So it's a really rainy day here today, so I'm excited to work with all the rainbows. All right, so I'm just spraying the top, and I'm going to put a little cloud into each of these. Push it down. I mean, if it gets covered, it's okay. These are just going to be fun. Oh, wow, that one went down. That one went down really fast. Oh my God. All right, so I guess in a few other ones I will put a few more. Man, that's gone. All right, you got the little topper. That's okay. Man, I like to, in every order, give a sample soap. One is just a fun little gift, my way of saying, you know, thank you for supporting my small business. I know that's going to go down. And two, I also think it gives people a chance to try a fragrance they haven't tried before. So I do try to vary it, but sometimes I'm not that. Sometimes some of the sample packs are pre-made, so you kind of get what you get, but I try really hard. Oh, well, that one stuck. And I am spraying, these are melt and pour. I'm spraying rubbing alcohol to act as a glue between the two, but honestly, a lot of these are just sinking down, so I'm not that worried about them separating. Oh man, it's going down. Okay. So let's see. I wasn't going to use these, but it might be actually kind of cute to have that. Yep, no, it just went down. All right, so now I had made these to go on the top of the soap that I had planned, and the top just looked really, really good. I'll try to put a picture in here. The top just came out so well that I just wanted to leave it as is. Oh, that one's just going to be a special one. Yeah, we're just going to leave that one alone, because goodness. But yeah, I didn't want to put the embeds on top. Sometimes they really link the soap together, and sometimes they may take away a little bit if you get like a really good texture or color on the top. And that's what this one, the one that I meant for these to go on, just the top was just perfect. I didn't even put glitter on it, which, you know, that's amazing in itself. And yeah, I liked it. So left it as is. Now, yeah, so with all these are gonna be really cute. And I'm very excited. I was like, let me just get back to the soap I'm actually working on. Let's see, all right. And now melt and pour soap can burn you temperature wise, but it's not caustic like cold process soap where you have to lye in it. This lye has already been used to make the soap. Melt and pour is basically what it sounds like. Is you cut it down, you cut it into small chunks, you put it in the microwave, or someone's yelling. Good. Oh, you found the dolphin for your zoo?
Uh-huh.
Oh, do you want to go put that upstairs in your zoo?
Yeah.
That is an awesome job, baby. He's very excited. What I was saying, melt and pour is you just cut it up, melt it down. I add the fragrance oil you want, add the colors you want, and there is a whole art to melt and pour soap. I am not that good at it. I'm not that patient. Yeah, so I am going to add glitter to these. No, it won't. So I'm just going to leave this as is, and I'll be back in a few hours to unmold it, which is good. Which is good because it doesn't really take that long. Great job, honey. All right, I'm going to leave it as is, and I'll be back to cut it just a little bit. Bye. Okay, we're back. I took this out of the wooden mold. It is still a little warm on the bottom, but I've never used dividers with melt and pour before, so I didn't want to let it sit too long. So let's see. So it seems like that's solid enough. Oh, perfect. It looks like it pretty much went through. So I'm just gonna try to pull them off. And these will be fun little samples for her spring launch. All right, not bad. So it is still sticking in there. That's pretty awesome. And then I will shrink wrap these. I just wanted to unmold them while I could before it got too stuck, and they're still a little malleable. So I will fast forward this part, but I hope you guys enjoyed watching this.
There's a bat wing in there.
Really?
A bat wing.
A bat wing?
Uh-huh.
Oh, I'll be right back. I'll be right there. So I'm gonna fast forward this part. I'm gonna keep unmolding, but I hope you guys enjoyed watching. Thanks and have a great day.